It's not just trekkers on the trails, but locals travelling from village to village, or traders transporting their goods on foot. Here you can really immerse yourself in the true spirit of Nepal.
While I may not be an Everest nut, I think it's pretty incredible just to be surrounded by these mountains and the people that live amongst them. I think the beauty of Nepal is the fact that you don't have to be a Gore-Tex traveller to have friends in high places.
At the top of a narrow goat path of a track overlooking the beautiful Bignastal Lake, people from all over the world are taking a break and enjoying the view. All week, they've been busy with brushes and shovels. Today is the final day of Habitat for Humanity's Everest Build 2010, a project where a whopping 40 houses are being built in just 1 week for the villagers here. The reason for such intense activity is simple. So many of the local homes are overcrowded and in disrepair. This coordinated voluntary effort is a quick, highly effective fix. And among the many international volunteers here are 150 Kiwis.
Habitat Nepal decided to put this build on, and they wanted 400 volunteers. We thought in New Zealand we could get 150 volunteers, so we said, yes, we'll be into the Everest build. And so in New Zealand there's a real kinship with Nepal through Sir Edmund Hillary and the work that he's done here. And so Kiwis really want to come. And so recruiting 150 Kiwis to come to this build wasn't a problem. We were oversubscribed, we had to turn people away, so that was great.
Their week of hot, sticky toil is about to come to a triumphant conclusion.
It has been difficult. In the first day especially, typical Kiwis got in, worked hard, and they suffered that night. And so you've got to drink lots of water, you've got to pace yourself. A lot of them haven't done this sort of thing before. It's brand new to them. The experience with Habitat is new. But they've just come to bless, but they've been blessed really themselves. It's been hot, hard work, but very rewarding.
Habitat's homes are simple, humble, and highly cost-effective. They've been built from a renewable resource, bamboo that's been specially grown by the villagers.
So when we arrived, the floor was down, and this framing was up, and no roof. So in the first day, it was very hot.
Is this quite a traditional design as it is?
It's been designed specially for this area, with the families in mind. It's just simple, decent, basic housing. Let's go through. In here, this is the lounge dining area.
Yep.
And when we arrived on Sunday,
yep,
we started with just these bamboo poles here, uprights, and then we put these small upright lattices in and then started to weave. And it's been quite a process of splitting the bamboo with machetes, which was a new skill that people learnt.
Yeah.
And then just the weaving process of in and out till we start at the bottom and work to the top.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's the room in there?
This is a little kitchen area.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is cute.
Small.
Yeah.
Practical.
Yep. Big enough for a small family.
It is.
So there's a living room, the kitchen, and
a bedroom over the wall here.
Oh, yeah.
So it's basically 3 rooms.
On this particular site, the Kiwis have been teamed up with Canadians and Americans.
I'm a bit of a worrier. I've been worried to making the deadline since we got here, and I'm still worried, but everybody keeps telling me that it's going to be okay. I'd rather finish than not finish, is all.
2 of the houses here are being built for the Kamechani family. At the moment, 3 generations all live in a dark, one-room home.
My mother lives with us and the house is very small. Now she will have her own place. We also have a child who needs space for study, so the new homes will be excellent.
The old house is very dark. The walls are crumbling and the roof iron is rusty and in a dangerous condition. So we are really looking forward to moving into the new house.
For all here, this has been a challenging but rewarding experience.
There's been a little bit of, are we going to finish, are we not going to finish, but the President of Nepal, we believe, is coming through tomorrow, and so we're trying to get it done as much as possible so that he can see some of the houses complete at least. When you come and visit a place like this and you just see how people live and just the smile on their face as they work alongside us, that they're just so thankful to have a home that's sort of, are theirs. And they've worked alongside us as well and contributed to it, physically and in different ways. So it's really great.
And so my visit to Nepal has come to an end. the country establishes its uniqueness right from the start. Despite its proximity to India, it's impossible to ignore just how wonderfully different it is. For the time being, the country is politically stable, and Nepal is on the move for sure. There's a sense of anticipation for things to come. You can feel it in her youth, like my musical friend Nitesh, who's educated, ambitious, and yet strongly rooted in the ways of his motherland. And in the minds of determined Nepali girls like my mountain guide Anita, all part of the changing Nepal. But there are some things that will stay unchanged. The diverse, passionate culture of the country founded on such a rich and ancient history, and the majestic Himalayas, all-seeing and ever-present in Nepal.
I was really moved to see so many examples of New Zealand extending a hand of help and aid to people and society in Nepal, whether it meant building houses for the underprivileged in mountaintop villages, whether it was helping women feel more empowered and promoting the practice of fair trade in society here, or whether it was helping women take bolder, new directions by teaching them kayaking. It's really reassuring. As an Indian living in New Zealand, it makes me feel very proud.
This programme was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.